nights. What, motherfucker. About to get a game in. Defense. Ball.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Falcons going up against the Eagles. So let's send you up to Pennsylvania. Standing by in Philadelphia are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And incomplete to open things up. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Ten yards still left on second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Hits his target, it's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Defensive side of the ball for the Eagles. Here they are, the starting 11. And you were telling me before the game, taking this from your knowledge bank, that if they need to improve anywhere in 2017, maybe in the secondary. Is that right?
I think you're right on that one because I think they're very happy with Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod down the middle as the safeties. But they'd love to make an upgrade at the corner position because if you're playing in the NFC East, there's some guys who go out and get the football. And then I think up front, they're looking for a bigger year from Fletcher.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 50 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25 years old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
He really is, and I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Well, wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does, and I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
On second down, Ryan. Flush to his right. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. He'll buy some time right, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons called on Matt Bryant. The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First is Wentz. And Selleck here, left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First carry for Wendell Smallwood. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Blue landing. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Here we go.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Left side caught by Matthews. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A handoff left. It's Ryan Matthews. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Let's expand on Ryan Matthews for a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Did have a career-high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles' offense going forward?
That's going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up losing the game. When he takes care of the football, he's a hard-hitting, aggressive inside runner who can set a tone for a team. But if he doesn't take care of the ball, that gives an opportunity for someone else to come in and become the lead runner for Philadelphia.
Time running out here on the play clock. And with a play clock running out, Doug Peterson decides to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered.
Yeah, if I don't do nothing else, I play defense, homie.
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he hits his man, Matthews. It'll be a gain of 11. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Wentz now on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading field goals here in the opening half. No breakthrough yet on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
And really, I like what I've seen from both of these defenses thus far. Both have been a little more aggressive than I expected. And I think that's reflected in what we see on the scoreboard, with just no touchdowns to this point.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tamme there. And it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
And complete on the right side. It's Tamme. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. Sproles, the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And 10. Here's Wentz. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
A final shot before half for Wentz. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up second down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No,
you know I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they've been perennials. How about Denver? Denver last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
On second down, Ryan Matthews stays on his feet. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now Wentz. And some room to maneuver. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Wentz now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Now let's go.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shreds the tackle, and he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So out comes the field goal team once more. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Play fake here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews and on-field performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and minicamps. You get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Surveying the field. It's caught. Jones. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Ryan. And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Wentz to throw on second down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wentz on third down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Donnie Jones now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 23. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 2nd down, Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They go play action here on 1st down. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Fresh set of downs here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead. And that is going to put them up by 1. And it's
that untested kick on the record. I knew they was going to score that.
Roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard.
The field goal, I missed the field goal at the end of the half. I lost the game. That's made me leave it after the field goal right here to win. Good game, dog. Good game.
On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 3. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Yeah, on 4th and inches, you've got to be quick with your decision-making when you're running the football. You've got to find the hole and go. And he does a nice job here picking up the first down with a few yards to spare.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. And the back goes into motion. He's back to throw. His throw incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Wentz to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That That should have been a turnover.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
No, check, Patriot.
Back to throw. Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And my friend, drama.
That was good. That was good. That was good one-on-one coverage. I see you had man-to-man, so all I can hope for was for that.
Into the end zone as the time was dwindling.
That was a good game. That was a defensive battle, man. Came down to 1-3, man. It ain't over yet, though. Definitely not all. You ain't take it out. I'd take the chance. Julio Jones ain't never allowed. I mean, all my DBs there. Let's go. Back here, be nice.
And then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on
Oh,
defense.
as long as I don't get behind me, I can take all this.
Defense and make it an easy throw. But
Good
now
game, man.
it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up.
That's how you pull that shit out there. You know what I mean? That shit broke his heart. That shit broke out the chest down the middle. Ran back, tossed it up, 1-on-1. Oh, this is weakest player. I was looking for that matchup. My fastest player was the slowest DB.
Stay calm and in the moment and get it
Take
done.
time,
It
get
really
it done in a
wasn't
moment.
to conclude this game.
I knew he was Julio Jones. I couldn't get that 1-on-1.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Took it away one
on EA
time.
Sports. For more, log on to
I shut his running game down. Oh.
The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Dropped like 3 picks in that game. That was a battle, baby. That was a battle, baby. I'll go get my charger. That was a nice win. Let's see that last touchdown. I knew I had him 1-on-1. Look, everything was 1-on-1. Drop back. I had max protection. Everybody covered. I had 1-on-1 right here. Bang, I had Matthews going to the corner, but it would have to be a perfect thrown pass. So I was waiting. I still was waiting. But when I seen it, it was 1-on-1. I had him right here too. Aguilar 1-on-1, but that's a fast dude. Number 37. Let's see who number 37 is. That's Allen. He's a bum. That's like his 5th DB. Straight down the middle of the field. Couldn't get no better. 1-on-1. You can't do that. 50-50. Any receiver, I'll take my chances like that. Perfectly thrown ball. No turnovers the whole game. Try to run the ball. Couldn't get it. Look at that. The young boy. That's when we need Deshaun Jackson for that shit right there. But he was at touchdown. That was the game. But before then, at halftime, I missed the field goal. That it gave me 12 points. I dropped a couple of picks. I should have juked to the outside. All right, let's get another game, man.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game And we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Eagles going up against the Browns. And with that, we'll send you up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, which is where we'll find our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
Yo, I'd like to give a shout out to the boy Sweater Star 500, man. Yo, I appreciate this, homie. You play with the Cleveland Browns. There's not too many people play with the Cleveland Browns. This is televised live on YouTube and recorded for your viewing pleasure. The name of the show is called North Philly's Finest, Blinky327. Holla at your man, not your boy. Check it out on YouTube. Let's go.
First carry for Ryan Matthews. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
6 yards to go here on second down. Now Wentz throwing on second down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Now Wentz on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Wentz now to throw. And this is incomplete. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Joe Hayden is a complete cornerback. He tackles, he covers, and does everything with incredible speed.
Now Ryan Matthews on third down. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
What's often perceived as a weakness of a 3-4 defense is the defensive line and their ability to stop a run game. But if you have a massive nose tackle or a nose guard who can sit in the middle and eat up double teams, that allows other guys to get to the ball much quicker.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. Third and 14. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a third and long. And the play clock's running down from midfield. Here's Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And how about what Pryor did this year on a 1-15 team? 77 catches, over 1,000 yards, and we saw what an athlete he can be. We saw that in college, but man, he can do a lot.
And now he wants to be a wide receiver, and I think that's where the difference was, because you mentioned him being an athlete. He still wanted to be a quarterback, so he's resistant to making the move out wide. And now that he's doing it and doing it on a regular basis, I think this is the baseline of numbers we can come to expect from Terrell Pryor.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Screen play, Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman.
Shout out to my man. Winter Store 500, man. Definitely gave me a promise to come in. Hey, man. This man is so live on YouTube. Name of the show is called Little Pretty Finals. I'm the host, Squeaky 227, man. Let's top 757, y'all. No.
Let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Got the strap up. You know what I mean? We strapped.
It's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Damn, mother. Yeah, we strapped up and we ready to dance now, man. Let's go.
And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him for a loss of 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's got time in the pocket. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now. as he'll kick it away for the second time.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Man, North Philly fighting Cleveland, giving me some problems, y'all. Shout out to my man. He's definitely a Cleveland Browns fan, or he's definitely a baller. Let's go, y'all.
Has only been to the playoffs one time.
Hard to believe, right? Just 2 winning seasons in that time frame as well. But I think there's optimism to be had here in Cleveland. I think that the fans, it's tough for them to see it after another 1-15 season. But I think that they have a plan in place to move this franchise forward. Ownership, front office, head coach, all in lockstep together with a vision and a plan that they intend to execute.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and now it's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position, and sometimes if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
That's complete right around the 8. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
There's no sense in dancing around it. Not a lot of bright spots to talk about in Cleveland this year. But I think Isaiah Crowell, the running back, he's a guy we got to keep an eye on in the future. Short of 1,000 yards, but it's hard for him to get enough carries to get there.
Yeah, but he was healthy, started all 16 games. Coach Hugh Jackson, though, said it was his goal to get him to 1,000. You're right, though, just shy of that at 952. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. 4th down. Here's RG3. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play. Trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. One receiver left, two to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down. A little lull in the action here to go over an offseason storyline. It's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have two with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less culture shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium essentially for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously trying to create an identity in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green Beckham, 54 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And that'll make it 13.
Here we go. North Philly's finest, man. Live on YouTube, man. He got everybody up, man. It's about time I hit something deep on him, man. I'm looking at the coverage. Everybody's pushed up. It's one-on-one deep. I could have hit Matthews coming off the press, but I said, no, I want to take him down the field even more. Let's go. North Philly's finest live on YouTube, man. Shout out to the boy Sweater Star 500. And if I'm saying your name wrong, please accept my apology. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Griffin to throw. Finding time. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Andrew
That's going to be an interception, man. North Philly's finest, man. Live on YouTube, man. The boy's good, man. He's definitely good, but I'm going to get him on one of them picks.
Trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that was
that was a dumbass play.
Easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Took
Yeah,
it
just
off.
a yard or two shorter than an extra
Oh, I
point.
thought you was gonna go for it.
Converting there.
That's what I thought you was gonna go
Cody
for.
Parkey out to try the field goal. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's got time, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to. And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Stiff-armed him. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him.
I mean, what else I gotta do? I know the fucking pass a pick. I'm sitting on that dumbass stinky door.
So far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10. Once again, Griffin. They find some open field here. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Surveying the field. Going for the deep ball. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I can't catch a break, man. He's throwing picks. I know he's throwing like 3 on my way. Cool dog. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here we go with Johnson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 5, maybe you think about the field goal there, but on 4th and 1, this is a way to tell your offense, hey, I believe in you. You can do this. And sure enough, they're going to pick up the first down.
He's got time in the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more? Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game. Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Wentz now on first down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time. But now you get to sit up here with me. Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. To throw is Wentz. And it's caught by Selleck. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball? That's accurate, yeah. And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And quickly, they get to the line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly. It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Back to the air on second down. Wentz finding time. To the right side. Caught by Selleck. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets. But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And the seemingly endless drive continues. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Look at this, a tight end carry. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Wentz to throw on second down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey Burton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy.
Shout out to the bull.
Oftentimes, you can't
Make sure
match up with them.
get up.
Either with
Oh,
size,
superstar. My fault. Because I got the box blocking your name. So I couldn't see. Superstar 500. Shout out to the boy Superstar 500. And I'd like to welcome the 322 people watching us live on YouTube. Name of the show is blinky327. And I'd like to thank Superstar for giving us a good game, man. Stay tuned.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
2nd and 10, once again, Griffin. He's got time. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Andre Hawkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. On 3rd down, Griffin. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1. Couldn't get the ball. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Browns will go. It's Griffin. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in
You're
the
Philly's
red
finest,
zone.
man. When you get caught up doing one thing and you lose focus. You're Philly's finest live on YouTube, man. Let's get it, y'all.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Let's go. Green, here we go.
They run the counter now on 1st down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
He's in the ground, man. That ain't what that fuck out of here. Really?
Turn it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points.
That was corny.
You've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking like, wait a minute,
I
man.
got confidence in you guys.
That's the
Go pick it up.
bullshit.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run it with Sproles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Third and 4. Play clock winding down. And once again, they go with Sproles. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darren Sproles, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now Sturgis on to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Coleman has it here right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10 now. Griffin. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. To throw is RG3, surveying the field. Caught left side, it's Barnage. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Browns are going to have a first down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the I. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the...
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Now a run for Barner. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Sproles. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And with a play clock running out, Doug Peterson decides to take
I'll be a damn fool to go for it there, baby. I got to give you the feel. North Philly's finest live on YouTube.
As he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Fielded at about the 28. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest. One receiver left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Andrew Hawkins has it complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. One last shot for RG3. Forced out to his left.
Nobody in the end zone. Ain't nobody, there was nobody in the end zone.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And that is
There was nobody in the end zone. He quit. I told you he was going to quit. Take 6. I couldn't get the 6 because he quit. Couldn't do shit against me. Shut him the fuck down. I know he ain't like it. You don't supposed to like it. You're supposed to take your ass whooping. First quarter, he was looking so... Let me turn this off.
First quarter, he was looking so fucking nice. He had me. What was the score? He was beating. He shut me the fuck out. Running around. He's running that swerve pattern all day. Getting the ball off right on time. Look. Probably getting some nice catches. Busting my team ass. Look what happened in the fourth quarter. 14 points. Let's look at the fourth quarter, how it started. 2-yard run by Wentz. 2-yard through. Put that shit away. Touchdown. Yeah, I mean, that's 1 touchdown. You try to rob me here. Watch this. He down, flat on his back. And the ball come out. Get the fuck out of here. Next play, Darren Sproles. Heavy. Look at the heavy set. Bang, look at that. Look at that. All the blocks sealed. Everything's sealed. Straight to the outside. Take it in. Touchdown. He ain't like that. That's 2 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. 3rd and 13. Got that. 4th and 1. They ain't even sure because he ain't get it. 3rd and 4. Let's watch the run. Straight up the middle, motherfucker. We punt it. Look, he ain't got nobody running no deep patterns. Nobody running nothing deep. Everything up front. Keep it up there, Jack. Rolling out. He is this man. Keep him in bounds. Bang. He in bounds. Next play. He ain't like it. Look. Once again, nobody on this team is running to the end zone. Look, nobody on this team running to the end zone. Nobody on this team running to the. He trying to draw my defenders up. None of them want up. Then he throws the ball downfield. And splendid coverage. He quit before the game even got a chance to finish. Mad. None of these motherfuckers was going to the end zone. He ain't like that. My ass dudes don't never like losing to me. Be handling these motherfuckers, man. This ain't no motherfucking joke. Think we should bust somebody else's ass? Let's bust somebody else's ass. Fuck out of here. I won 14-4 over 18 games. Come on, man. Over 18 games, 14-4. Matter of fact, I'm done.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken in at the 1. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Smith catches left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time, and it's 3rd and short.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And Eifert has it. The 13 yards that time at a first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw, McNair. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. From the gun, here's McNair. Eluding the pressure right. And it's a fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or move.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. this repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings. We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rodgers now on first down. It's hauled in by Hardy. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Ertz over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On first down, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. They know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running plan.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle.
Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On second down, McNair. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a first down. On first and 10, McNair. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. screen. 35 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To the left side here for Eifert. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it's first down Buffalo. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. McNair to throw. A dump off to Anderson. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Second down now after the incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now McNair. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. From the gun, here's McNair. That is caught inside the 5. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go with a keeper, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field, and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead, not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down following the run. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Leopard! Leopard!
First throw now for the backup Wentz. Going up top. And got his man complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that big game, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. To throw, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Paul Kruger able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down.
Back 99 Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! Back 99 Philly! Here we go!
Wentz going to go on 4th down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Well, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing now is Rodgers. He hits his target, left side, Watson. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Jackson, the man in motion left. They'll run again with Lynch. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 3, second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They come out here in the eye. In motion right comes Montgomery. On second down, here's Rodgers. Muscles him off. Ertz has it left side. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. And they're going to go soft on the corners. After the penalty, it's Bell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Anderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The big man, Vince Wilfork, able to get him down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Mike Wallace, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down. guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So the offense has it first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's McNair. A dump off to Anderson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out here in the aisle. On second down, McNair. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their dangerous wide receiver from 10 yards out. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Bell. Give them 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference?
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They robbed me on the timeout. I ain't pushed no damn timeout. Let's get a pick to end this game, y'all. No Phillies Finest live on YouTube, man. Ultimate Team, man.
He'll look to throw. Screenplay, Anderson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like
a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Told you he was gonna quit. Ultimate Team win. You see that Ultimate Team leaving? That was my Ultimate Team, baby. You know what I mean? Pending game results. Come on, man. That's a win, man. Come on, man. That went up, man. Oh, they gave me a loss. Wait a minute, man. No idea, there you go. Look at my record so far. Look at that. 1 loss. I hate when they quit though, man. They be fucking the game up.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
What's up, player? What's up? I see you got a 96 overall team. What's your team overall rank? Right? I said, what's your team overall rank? Oh, my team is only an 84. So it should be easy for you.
So the
yeah, this is only my fourth game of the season. I'm 3-1.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Gonna drop this off.
Ain't too fast. Oh, look at and I'm streaming this game. This game is streaming live on YouTube.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward. That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail?
That turn, that's supposed to be a pick. Come on.
Second and 10, it's Taylor again.
Oh, that should have been picked.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose his
rush coming and he's
First down. Let's go. Let's go.
Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have
He's looking good. He's looking real good for a minute, young.
This first quarter.
He's looking real good. We're going to shut that down. Take that 3.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they
I just hope you don't quit. You got a 93 overall team going against my 88. My goal is to make you quit. I hate to say it. I'm trying to blow you out if I can.
But they should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
That's the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's see what you're working with.
Rodgers now on first down.
All right, let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got.
Take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. It's a sneak. It's Wentz.
Uh-oh.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches. Now,
Thank you.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on third and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. Third and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. They dump it off to Lynch. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. The play clock's running down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. It's a gain of 4.
Yeah, I switch all my players. I take players out everywhere on my offensive line, you know what I mean? I take them in and out. The whole team play. If you're on my roster, you're gonna play. Quarterback, kickers, I got like 2 of everything. So why not use it? No, I think that's the 86 Rodgers. I got an 8. No, that's the 88 Rodgers. I think that's the 88 Rodgers, 86 Brett Favre, 83 Carson Wentz.
1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, I couldn't get around that last man.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. Second down, 8.
Here we go. 319.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's a give to Lynch.
Get on! Come on! Damn! That could have been a touchdown.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
Shut up!
Throwing out 1st down is Rodgers. He hits his target, left side, Watson.
What's up? Who let you in?
On the catch in 2nd and 8.
Oh.
Gotta give credit where it's due.
You know your phone is charged up. It's on the table right there.
Was successful.
You see your phone?
Run after it.
319.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Yo, she's not here.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Play clock winding down. On the handoff, Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
Oh, that was my fault.
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play
Right here.
And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Touchdown. Oh, he dropped it! God damn it, short arm. Excuse my language. Short arm that, man. That was a touchdown. Damn, Brett Favre put it on the money, too. Good day, that was
hand
good.
things over their field goal kicker, and that's Caleb Sturgis. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a 15-play drive. Can't believe that only resulted in 3, but it did.
That is somewhat amazing, isn't it? When you hold the ball that long, run offense that well, yet only put 3 points on the board, it has to be a little bit of a disappointment, doesn't it?
Has to. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now it's Taylor. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A first down screen pass, good for 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, here's Taylor. And Reed with it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders, is exactly what happened on that play.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. One man on the backfield. That's McCoy. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And how about this, a fake? That's complete. It's Collins. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. but sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
319.
They'll throw now on the final play, and he connects with Ertz. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So
That was a nice drive right there.
2 remain. Charles and
I had a bunch of distractions, my phone ringing, dog barking, my nephew coming in, everything going on. But it's all right. I survived it. I'm here. Let's go.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here.
No, leave the light on. It's fine.
3.
Oh, I couldn't catch it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the
I'm trying
Eagles
to make it
now
to
as
Super
he'll
Bowl,
go on
man. So I
offense
got to
first
win
here
these
in
games
the
right
third
here. Count.
quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's go. 319. Tiger. Gun.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Hardy. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw.
Ew, good.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going on. The first part worked to perfection. Man. Did exactly what they wanted.
DBs are beasts, man. The DBs are beasts.
Get the latter 50%.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
One man in the backfield. That's McCoy.
Safety. Oh, couldn't get him.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
A fake to McCoy. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Brandon Graham in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. With it is Jackson. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles take possession. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Z. Next check. 200 jet.
Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target, Montgomery. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
That's like give me one of them beast
Facing
moves.
zone
Beast move,
coverage.
beast
He has just a
move on
little
this
bit of
game.
time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
Damn, like he's running through everything. He's hard to tackle. He's a beast.
Because he'll have all that time to find someone.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed.
Oh, you ain't like the meatballs and mashed potatoes from last night?
This one, they
Huh?
were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he
That's
did,
what I'm eating. I'm eating
the
that.
offensive coordinator might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general.
Get in the
pretty
cage,
sick
man.
right
Knock the
now,
dog in the
starting to
cage,
move
man.
the
Get in the
ball
cage music. Dang, he made me kick the ball out of bounds.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
One man on the backfield. That's McCoy. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They're going to give it to him running right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Come on, let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Taylor. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go.
Now Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the
zone,
sacks have
baby.
been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet.
I'm about to get a pick right here. You about to throw a pick right here. This your pick right here. Here you go.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing
That's a
right
pick.
now.
Ooh, bringing that heat.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to
Ain't no more rolling out no more.
kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind
There's
of
nothing
game
there.
for
There's
him.
nothing
They've
there. Look,
had
this
him
is
on the
a
run,
pick.
had him off
This is a pick.
balance.
You don't
He's
got
gotta
nothing
find
out
a way
there.
to make some big
Told
time
you.
throws down the stretch.
Shut him down.
And that
Got
was
to
a
take
nice
the
play.
3.
He knocked it
Go
away.
for the
Obviously,
onside
you want
kick.
the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that?
Oh,
You
look
can
at this.
onside kick it, or remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you
I ain't believe I had to bring that out.
Special teams coaches spent a lot
They
of
trying to
time
rob me
scheming things
already.
up, but this was just a bad return. Now the offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
100 yards to go.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch.
Too slow. Oh, one man. If he didn't fall in front of me, I was gone.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandling.
Dad, that man didn't fall down in front of me, man. I was going to the house.
By name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility?
All right.
Not gonna make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So, Charles, that's Exhibit A for the danger of running a toss play that's close to your own end zone.
Was that defended? Someone was able to come up and set the edge. You can't go around
Special
it,
teams
and this
sold
time,
me out.
he was left with
You
just
see
no
that kickoff? It hit me and I had to bring it out. I tried to take it knee, it wouldn't let me take it knee. What we gonna do here? What we gonna do? Gotta get Khalil Mack in the game. Gotta get all my ballers in the game.
Gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
Got my ballers
And
in
this
the
is what
game.
they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
Got my balls in the game. My balls there. Look at my balls. Look at my balls.
He's taken
Let's
down.
go.
Mark Barron in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And
Let's
quickly,
go. Got my ballers here, baby. Here it is. There's nothing there. Oh, come on, man. Stop it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they're on that play. Offensively, they ran the
My
cross.
ball was in there. Screenplay.
So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your
Got the
natural
ballers in the
inclination
house.
is to chase the receiver.
Got the ballers in the house.
So you have to have
Got the
discipline.
ballers here, baby. The ballers.
Talk to your
The
other
ballers
coverage.
pick. That's a pick.
Pressure there as it's
Here we go.
picked off by Jason Barrett, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
Still got 3 timeouts left. The game ain't over yet.
Philadelphia getting set to
I knew you was gonna be rolling out. So he likes rolling out. No pocket
The
pass.
defense got the stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sideline.
Got to go beast mode. Got to go beast mode. Oh, that's a face mask.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
He
here in
caught
the
me on
final
that pitch out with beast mode. I ain't like that.
So second down, 3 yards to go now.
Beast mode just scored.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
There you go.
Carry now.
Oh, look at him getting in my way. Come on.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout.
He's getting all in my way, man. Come on,
in this
man.
4th quarter of play.
Let's get this. That's beast mode right there, baby. Ah!
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And a timeout here.
Got to bury you deep.
Blown.
Got to bury you deep
by the
in there.
receiving team. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step
like
aside.
that. I like that. That's good.
He gets it
That's
away.
good. Not
I think
returnable.
they'll
That's good
smartly
money.
play keep
Foul.
away here.
Oh, I couldn't get it to
Now
foul.
the
So a little
sails out
deep.
of
All
bounds.
right.
The side judge will
No
walk
timeout.
off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard
That's
line.
what I'm talking
Nice
about,
punt.
baby.
Now the Saints, they trot
There
their
it is.
offense out here.
There it
Critical
is.
condition here, obviously.
Critical
Gotta hope to get
condition.
something quick
Your
right
offense
there.
in critical
Take that
condition
shot.
right here.
And once they do
12,
take the big shot,
10, 9. Okay, okay. That's right, baby. Nothing behind you. Everything we can go for catch in front of us. Good game, boss. Definitely was a good game. I'm going to send you a friend request.
Short of the end zone, who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded.
We
So
got
there's a lot to
everybody
think
dropping
about
100
if you're
yards
the
back.
defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Uh-huh,
They set up the screen. That's good play.
Good game, boss.
12-yard line here. Give him 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Another one. Nice
Well, going
bet.
into the final play of
Boom,
this game,
boom,
they knew
boom.
that they needed some.
And I wouldn't go. And I wouldn't go. No one like this.
We were treated to really a
Hey,
spectacular
gonna
affair.
get you
Even though they
too.
didn't
That
finish it
one
off,
bites
you're
with
exactly
the
right.
ultimate
They took us down to the
team.
last play.
Shootout.
Still, you're
Boom, boom.
wondering, could it happen?
I ain't
Possibly,
having
even
get
though
it
both
on.
was a long
Out
shot.
you where I know. Look at this play right here, y'all. I mean, young boy tried. His team was a 9th marker. His team was a 93 overall, man. And I was smashed. Let me show you some highlights right here. Marshawn Lynch. Watch this run. This should have been a touchdown. No, not that one. He shut that one down. This is the intercept. He kept trying to roll out and throw it. Get your jump ass out. No, this he got me right here with this one. He was on that one. Yeah, Too Tall Jones. That's the one right there. They won't show me that. On my team, that's Aaron Rodgers. I use all my Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. I use all my team. Marshawn Lynch was killing me. That was lights out game. Oh, I'm tired now. I'm about to make this ball back, Jack.
What do you want to eat?
I said the meatballs and
You want me to heat it up?
I got it, baby.
You sure?
Positive.
I mean, my leftovers from yesterday, so let me know what I'm in. Want me to take it out?
No, that's cool, baby.
You want to read with my paperwork with me, or you good?
I'm gonna come check it out with you, baby. Huh? Alright.
Okay.
You going out?
I really want to. I had to actually get my hair.
What happened?
I got cut his hair, he said.
Oh, was that on the haircut?
Yeah, because I forgot to ask him yesterday.
You just don't go outside.
Yeah, you can go it outside. I'll shape it up later. You can go sit down. Come on. Why you don't want to just go sit down in the park and chill? You got your phone. You got a headphone. You ain't got no music. You want to put music on there next time?
Yeah, I'm sure
I can put it on your joint. Alright? Next time. Alright? Go down and chill. Be a kid, alright? Alright? Hey, he great walk down there. Here he come.
Are you scared to be outside? Somebody mess with you? Oh, all right. Come on, okay? Go get the key.
Get in the cage, music. Get in the cage.
Wait a minute, what time do you want us to leave?
Same time from yesterday. Call me when you get down there. Shut up! You there? All right. He down there.
Okay, babe. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to come back in a minute. I'm just putting this stuff up. Got this stuff for auction I'm doing on Mad.